Hey guys, it's Tiana. Welcome back to another video. Today we are drawing a space cowgirl. I think she came out so cute. I do want to say, so sorry this video is late. First of all, I don't actually have like a posting schedule, but I do try to get a video out every 1 to 2 weeks. So yeah, this one kind of took a long time. I also want to say please excuse the lighting and the angles. I was very sick while recording the footage, so I did not feel like cutting on any lighting or anything like that. I really just wanted to get the video done. So yeah, hopefully it's still enjoyable, and let's get into the video. Bye. So yeah, like I was saying in the intro, I just was not feeling the best. Like, y'all, the weather, I don't know what's going on, but it was just snowing last week, and then this week is 75 degrees. Like, my sinuses, everything's bothering me right now. I cannot survive the transition between winter and spring. I don't even think we have a spring here. It's just like straight into summer. But yeah, so that's one reason why the video just did not come out when I wanted it to. And then also, I was working on other projects. I was actually working on something for Easter, and I just kind of scrapped the idea. Usually I don't scrap ideas, but that one I just didn't feel like it would work, and I didn't feel like I could make it work in enough time for Easter. So maybe we'll revisit it later on this month, maybe not. We'll probably save it till next year. Don't know yet, but that's why the video did not come out when I was ready for it to, but that's okay, y'all. We're here now. That's all that matters. So yeah, I saw this reference on Pinterest. Of course, y'all know Pinterest is my holy grail. I see a lot of Pinterest hate. We're not Pinterest haters over here. I love Pinterest. It's like curated to me specifically. Like I can't say anything bad about Pinterest besides the ads. But that's everywhere. But yeah, so I saw this picture and immediately it was perfect. It's like every time I've been logging in recently, I've just been seeing reference pictures that go perfectly into my world and my style. So yeah, I decided to draw this. I did know that I wanted to make it my own and like an original character versus the last drawing that I did where I just kind of copied the reference exactly. This one I kind of wanted to make her my own, and we came up with a space cowgirl. I feel like it's obvious with the little spaceship on top of her. So yeah, and then I also wanted her to fit into my world of characters with all my other characters that I've been drawing lately. So I really was trying to make sure I grasped the idea perfectly and conveyed what I saw in my head perfectly. Though it took trial and error, I definitely think she's perfect. She fits into my world and I love her. So if you've seen my last video, you know that I've been dealing with some art block. And I just feel so proud of myself because though I've been dealing with art block, I've still been consistent. I've still been posting, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing to keep myself inspired to create. And hopefully it can help somebody. So I know we all don't make artwork. I think most of the people that support me don't actually make artwork. And then a nice chunk of them do. So whatever it is that you do creatively, hopefully these tips and these things that I've been doing could possibly help you in some sort of way. So the first thing I feel like I've been doing to keep myself inspired is to stop procrastinating. Oh my goodness, I have procrastination really bad, and when it was in high school it was like 10 times worse. Like I never did homework. I never did anything because I would just procrastinate, and a part of that is just perfectionism, especially when it comes to the creative things that I like to do. I know sometimes it's really hard to get what you see in your head out into the real world, and a lot of times knowing that, it makes me not want to create at all. So I just procrastinate. And then on top of that, when I do know that I'm going to create, like drawing this picture, I knew I was going to get up and make it. What I'll do is I'll just start doing something else besides what I had planned on doing. Like it's time to draw, and now all of a sudden I want to go wash the dishes, I want to go walk the dog, go run errands. Like, girl, no, sit down and draw. So that's what I've been doing. Just the minute I get the urge to get up and create something, I just get up and do it immediately. Like, stop waiting. Because y'all know, y'all been seeing that post go around talking about Michael Jackson and how he would go to the studio and like write a song before God gave it to Prince. That's literally me. Like, I have to get up and draw immediately before God give this idea to another artist, and then I'm gonna go online and be like, oh my God, like I had this same exact idea. Like, you don't want that to be you. So when you get the idea to create something, just get up and create. So that's definitely been helping me, is to not procrastinate, you know. And then another thing, I don't know if I'm like anybody else, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm quick to anger. Like, I get frustrated very quickly and I can get overstimulated pretty quickly. And when I spend the whole day procrastinating, and then finally at the end of the day I decide to get up and do what I planned on doing, and then I actually start doing it and everything start going wrong, now I'm irritated, now I don't want to draw. Yeah, so just to stop all of that, make sure you just get up and draw immediately. Or even if you don't draw, maybe you're a photographer, you do something else creative, just get up and do it immediately. Don't think about it, just do it. Like, Nike really ate with that one. Like, literally just get up and do it. So another way I feel like I've been beating this perfectionism, this art block, and just, struggling to create sometimes, is to just really make sure that I'm taking care of myself. It be the small things, y'all, that really stop you from being able to be creative, and it's stuff you don't even think about. Like, make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you eat. Like, before I draw, I always make sure that I have my lunch or my dinner, whatever it is, before I start drawing. I make sure I get me a bottle of water. Maybe I'll not procrastinate, but I'll go like watch something that inspires me, and then I'll get up and create. And then also, guys, I know, like, my one of my videos from a few months ago, I told you I was trying to fix my sleep schedule. I finally fixed it, y'all. I'm able to go to bed on time, because I'm like a grandma, and I just told y'all I'm quite quick to anger sometimes. Like, if I don't get my sleep, all hell breaks loose. Like, but I fixed it, y'all. I've been going to bed on time. I've been, really making sure that I get my rest. And yeah, it's been helping me continue to create even when I don't always feel inspired or I don't always have the best ideas. That sleep one is really important though, if you are struggling with getting ideas down, because when you do not sleep properly and you go days without sleeping properly, a lot of times it can affect your creativity. You can't even think straight. Like, definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're eating, getting your sleep, getting your rest. It's very, very important. So aside from procrastination and just making sure that I'm taking care of myself, I'm eating, I'm doing everything to make sure that I'm okay, I've also been creating without limits. And I know it sounds kind of weird because it's like, well, I don't have inspiration, so I'm already limited. That's the problem. Don't put yourself in a box, which is something that I tend to do often. And I just talked about this in my how I improved my digital art video. I would put myself in a box and I tell myself I can't do certain things, and I just wouldn't do it. This kind of goes hand in hand with that. So looking at her skin color, I really wanted her to have like a non-human skin tone, but I wasn't sure if it would translate well. And I don't think I've ever done that before, and it was just, I don't know, I didn't think that it would translate what I had in my head too well if I added a non-human skin tone to her. But I decided, you know what, since I've been feeling a lack of inspo, I've been dealing with some art block, let me just go ahead and do it anyway. Like, let me just create something. Even if I don't like it in the end, I can always change it later. And that's what I did. So she has green skin tone. And also, another thing with her skin tone, I knew that I wanted her to be a melanated character. And because she has a non-human skin tone, I wanted to be able to translate the fact that she is a melanated character through her hair. So a lot of times dark skins and people with darker brown skin tones, they'll do red hair, and it'll be like a maroon color, like a dark red. And I think I did a nice job translating that with her hair. That was like very important to me, that you could see that she's a melanated character even though she has a non-human skin tone. And I think it came out great. So if I didn't want her to be like a non-melanated skin tone, I would make her hair like more bright red, like Ariel. So I think moving forward, if I decide to do non-human skin tones, I will definitely try and translate the character's race through their hair. And yeah, hopefully you guys see what I saw in my head and hopefully that makes sense. But I did want to mention that also. Just to get back to the main topic of the video, I wanted to also mention that I've been revisiting what inspires me. So if you look at the video, you'll see that I have this reference board, and though usually I'll use reference boards when I'm creating original characters, this time that wasn't really the purpose of this board. It was really just so that I could like refine my style a little bit and just like revisit the artists that give me some inspiration. So I'll put the little reference board that I have up here, especially if you're interested in drawing in the same style as I do. These artists, oh my god, they are so amazing, y'all. They're the best. Like, I do want to take a second just to talk about my my inspirations and who I take inspiration from for my style and the things that I create. And a huge inspiration to me, oh my goodness, she's my favorite artist. I love her so much. She is literally the reason I even wanted to become an artist, and that is Happy D Artist. That's literally her name. I've been watching her since middle school on YouTube, and I'm like a grown adult in her mid-20s already. Like, what? She has inspired me so much, and though I don't feel like you can really see her influence as far as like my style goes per se, but she definitely influences like my creativity for sure. I remember being in high school before I graduated, like deciding what I wanted to do, and when I made the decision to be an artist and to pursue that, I would watch her videos of her creating these like surreal pieces and like a cartoonish but realistic style, and oh my goodness, that has like inspired me so much. I love her. Like like that, she's the artist that made me feel like I can be an artist. So I definitely love her, and rewatching her videos has inspired me so much. Oh my goodness. Also, another inspiration that I have is Savannah Alexandra. She also has a YouTube channel. So I was looking at one of her characters that she drew, and that inspired this piece here. And she also inspires my style too. So I'm not sure if you'll see it in the video or not, just because it's going kind of fast. But I was using the reference of this character here. I'll pop it in the screen. Just for like the skin tones and like a little bit of the color palette that I was going for. Unrelated, but I was also looking at the character Shigo too, because when I saw this picture in my head, I was kind of thinking of her character for whatever reason. So I used those two as an inspiration. But aside from this piece here, 1000%. She is one of my favorite artists. I love her so much. And then also shout out to some of my art mutuals that I feel like I also take tons of inspiration from. Raw Sushi, y'all know I love her so much. I actually get compared to her on TikTok sometimes. So yes, I do take inspiration from her. You'll definitely see her influence in my style, along with Savannah Alexandra. Like, I feel like those two artists, also Rake too, I love his art. Those three, I feel like if all three of them had a baby, it would be my art style, if that makes sense. And then also, one of my other art mutuals, oh my god, y'all, her skills are crazy. Hopefully I'm saying her name right, but Mizzy Mikiyami, girl, I love you. I love your art. Like, it's so good, y'all. Please check her out. Her skills, like, oh my god, every time I see her art, I'm like, let me lock in, let me start drawing. Like, what am I doing? So definitely revisit the artists that inspire you, that make you feel creative, even if you don't take inspiration as far as like how your style looks, or if you're not an artist, you know, how they create. Even just looking at some of their artwork, it'll definitely inspire you for sure. So that was like the purpose of me making that reference board. I just decided to get a few of my favorite pieces from all of my favorite artists, all of the artists that I take inspiration from, and just to put it on a reference board and just have it there just for, you know, style reference, creativity reference. It definitely has been helping me feel inspired, and I'll definitely tag all the artists that I mentioned below because y'all should check them all out. They're so amazing, all of them. Giving them the flowers for sure. Like, they definitely have been helping me with the art block. Oh my goodness, it's storming. Hopefully you guys don't see that. I'm not gonna re-record this, y'all. We're not procrastinating no more. This video's getting done. But yeah, so I'll tag all the artists below. And then one last thing that I feel like has been really helping me with the art block and the lack of creativity and inspo lately is just to learn something new. So along with me rewatching, you know, all of my favorite artists, looking at their artwork, you know, I've also been studying a little bit more. And y'all know that one of my biggest weakness as an artist is clothing. So I've definitely been struggling with doing the clothes. So I've taken some time just, you know, like study how clothes are rendered, how they're drawn, and I definitely can see improvements. And sometimes it's not art block or creativity block, I'll say. It's the fact that you've just been what do they call it when you're losing weight? You've plateaued. So sometimes I feel like I just plateau as an artist, and when I feel that, I know it's time just to refine my style, learn something new, try something new, especially with the way that I draw noses. I don't know if you guys have been noticing lately, the last few pieces I've been drawing the noses a little bit different, just because I just want to update my style a little bit more, and I'm definitely going to continue doing that moving forward. And hopefully you guys will see my style improve a little bit more and see some just new creations from me. So definitely I've been feeling a lot better when it comes to art block and lack of inspiration. And especially with this drawing, y'all, I'm so proud of this. It came out so good. I was not expecting that. And yeah, I feel like that's really it as far as what I've been doing to keep myself inspired, and hopefully it helps you. So I definitely want to know, like, what do you guys like to do if you don't draw? If you do draw, what type of stuff do you draw? Let me know. And if you don't draw, what do you do? Because I have other hobbies outside of drawing. I told y'all I used to be into fashion. I used to be a fashion designer. That was like my job. I like to crochet. You know, I'm a grandma, y'all know. I'm grandma T. But I like to do a bunch of different things. I like to edit. I like to, watch movies. I've been building this little book nook, this 3D book nook. I have the Sakura Denseiya one. Y'all, I've been doing this for a week, and I promise y'all I only have like 3 little 3D pieces done. Like, why is that so difficult? Nobody told you how hard that is. You just see the little TikToks of them building it, and it's so aesthetic and cute. Y'all, I've been stressing, but I enjoy it. It's been it's been nice. And I feel like that's another thing that can help you too. Maybe you've just been doing the same thing too long, so go watch a movie, go try another hobby for a little while. You don't gotta get good at it, but you know, just refresh your mind, try something new, go outside, go touch grass, you know, and then come back and you'll be able to create. So that's what I've been doing, just having fun with some of my other hobbies, you know, taking care of myself, enjoying the vibes. So that's really all I have to say about this. I know later on in the video you'll see me like playing around with the colors. I did like the original colors that I chose. This is what it looked like previously. And then I thought about it. I'm like, no, I want her to fit into my like Y2K futuristic vibes. So I just felt like the outfit kind of looked like she was wearing denim, and that's not what I wanted. So I was like playing around with the colors. I almost redrew her outfit, but I was like, no, I think it's perfect. It just needs to be a different color. I wanted it to look more metallic than denim. So you'll see me just playing around with the colors, and yeah. So I'll be back once we're at the end of the video. Alrighty guys, so we're at the end of the video. I do want to say thank you for watching. If you've watched this far, put these emojis in the comments. Let me know, because I know you guys say y'all like the long videos. So let me know that y'all watch them by dropping these in the comments. Also, I know food to character series, you guys have been telling me what you want. It's coming soon, guys. The drawing that I actually scrapped was a food to character series. It was for the food to character series, so yeah, either I'm gonna revisit that idea or just start with the new one. But yep, that's what I've been working on and some other stuff. So yeah, again, sorry about the angles. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was, but you know, it's still not how I would like them to look, but hopefully you can excuse that. Sorry about the thunderstorm in the background, that was not planned. But yeah, this is the final drawing. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and also subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching. Bye.